Picture this, a dimly lit movie theater, the smell of buttered popcorn wafting through the air, and the hushed excitement of the audience as they settle into their seats. The year is 1960, and a cinematic masterpiece is about to unfold on the silver screen, the Alamo. As the opening credits roll, you're transported to the rugged landscape of Texas, a land rich with history and brimming with tales of valor. It's your very first encounter with this epic film, and little do you know, it's about to etch itself into your memory. The Alamo, directed by John Wayne himself, takes you on a journey back to 1836, during the turbulent days of the Texas Revolution. With every frame, you can't help but marvel at the attention to detail, the powerful performances, and the gripping storytelling that unfolds. Perhaps, like many others, your heart raced during the climactic battle scenes, or you were moved by the indomitable spirit of the defenders of the Alamo. But did you know that behind the scenes, the production of this film was no less epic? From constructing an astonishingly accurate replica of the Alamo mission to the challenges of filming in the scorching heat of Brackettville, Texas, there's a treasure trove of fascinating facts waiting to be unveiled. So sit back, relax, and prepare to journey through the annals of cinematic history as we unearth some random, intriguing tidbits about the Alamo, a film that continues to captivate audiences to this day. Get ready to relive those memorable moments and discover new layers to this classic. All right here. The Alamo, a 1960 film directed and produced by John Wayne, stands as an iconic portrayal of the legendary Battle of the Alamo during the Texas Revolution. Rooted in the rich historical context of the 1836 siege, the movie masterfully captures the courage and sacrifice of American and Texan rebels defending the Alamo mission against Mexican forces. John Wayne himself stars as Davy Crockett, alongside notable characters like Jim Bowie and William B. Travis, played by Richard Widmark and Laurence Harvey, respectively. The film's epic scale and vivid cinematography, particularly in its depiction of the climactic battle, left an indelible mark on cinematic history. It blended action-packed sequences with stirring patriotism, solidifying its status as a classic of the genre. Beyond its cinematic merits, the Alamo also played a role in shaping the cultural perception of this pivotal moment in American history, influencing subsequent retellings and adding to the mystique of the Alamo. In essence, John Wayne's rendition of this historical epic remains a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and its ability to preserve and propagate the legends of the past. In the 1960 movie The Alamo, several interesting facts stand out. One notable detail is that the Alamo village set near Brackettville was built with a key difference from the actual Alamo layout in San Antonio. While the real Alamo's chapel facade faces west, the Alamo village set faces east. This was done because director John Wayne wanted to shoot some scenes at sundown, not at dawn as indicated in the storyline. This choice was more convenient for the crew, and it ensured that the audience wouldn't notice the difference. Additionally, Wayne believed that a small hill to the west of Alamo Village would make a picturesque backdrop for certain chapel shots, even though no such hill exists east of San Antonio. Another intriguing tidbit is that John Wayne initially wanted to cast James Arness as Sam Houston in the film. However, Arness failed to show up for an interview with Wayne. Consequently, Richard Boone was chosen for the role instead. Wayne harbored a lasting grudge against Arness for his no-show. Lastly, Dmitri Tiomkin's soundtrack for the Alamo has remained in continuous print for nearly 50 years, attesting to its enduring popularity and contribution to the film's legacy. These facts shed light on some behind-the-scenes decisions and events that played a role in the making of this iconic movie. In 1960, the movie The Alamo made its mark in Hollywood history. While it's known for its epic portrayal of the Texas Revolution, here's a lesser-known fact about the film. Charlton Heston, a prominent actor at the time, initially turned down the role of Jim Bowie. He was concerned about how critics might receive the movie. Interestingly, Heston, who was then a moderate Democrat, later embraced right-wing Republican politics. Alongside this shift, he changed his stance on the role, admitting that turning it down was a huge mistake. This reversal of opinion added a unique layer to the movie's backstory. John Wayne, who directed, produced, and starred in the film, also faced his own challenges. The stress of taking on these multiple roles led him to increase his already substantial smoking habit. Normally smoking 60 cigarettes a day, he upped it to more than 100 cigarettes daily during the production. While the Alamo is remembered for its cinematic grandeur, these behind-the-scenes stories remind us that even legendary films have their own share of drama and personal evolution. In the 1960 movie The Alamo, several intriguing facts add depth to the film's production and historical context. Epic battle scenes, the climactic battle scenes in The Alamo were nothing short of grand. They featured a staggering 7,000 extras, 1,500 horses, and 400 Texan longhorn cattle. This massive scale aimed to recreate the intensity of the historic Battle of the Alamo. The menacing music, the haunting music that plays during the movie's opening credits holds a significant historical connection. Composed by Dmitri Tiomkin, it's a variation of the Mexican, Spanish, Moorish bugle call known as El Degüello. During the actual siege and battle at the Alamo, Mexican buglers played this eerie tune on the direct orders of General Santa Anna. El Degüello roughly translates to throat cutting and was a grim message to the besieged Texians, indicating that no quarter would be given and all defenders would be killed. Tiomkin's version of this music was originally used in the soundtrack of the 1959 film Rio Bravo. In that movie, Ricky Nelson's character mentions the ominous significance of El Degüello being played outside the Alamo walls, foreshadowing a similar fate for the heroes inside. Richard Boone's jacket, in a gesture of camaraderie in cost-cutting. Richard Boone, who played Sam Houston, agreed to waive his fee for the Alamo on one condition, that John Wayne gave him the beautiful buckskin jacket he wore in the film. John Wayne, strapped for cash during the production, happily agreed to the deal. Boone's iconic jacket became a cherished memento from the movie. These fascinating details offer a glimpse into the dedication and creativity behind the Alamo, and its effort to capture both the historical and cinematic essence of this iconic battle. In 1960, John Wayne embarked on the ambitious project of making the movie The Alamo. Here are some intriguing facts about the film Texas filming standoff. At first, John Wayne planned to shoot the movie in Mexico to save on expenses. However, the Daughters of the Republic of Texas, custodians of the real Alamo, weren't too pleased with this idea. They sent a stern letter warning Wayne not to show the film in Texas if he went ahead with it. Wayne had to change his plans and ended up filming on a generous 20,000-acre ranch in Brackettville, Texas, owned by Happy Shahan. When Wayne met the builder of the Alamo set, a Mexican immigrant, he asked skeptically, "Do you think you can build the Alamo?" The Mexican immigrant's retort was memorable. "Do you think you can make a picture, Mr. Wayne?" John Wayne's length concerns. Privately, John Wayne confided to Hedda Hopper that he thought the film was too long. Despite his dedication to the project, he had reservations about its length, suggesting that even the Duke himself had concerns about the epic's runtime. Casting choices, John Wayne decided to cast Laurence Harvey as Colonel Travis. One reason behind this choice was Wayne's desire to compete with Kirk Douglas, who had managed to cast top-tier actors like Laurence Olivier, Charles Laughton, and Peter Ustinov in his own 1960 film, Spartacus. This competitive spirit played a role in shaping the cast of the Alamo. These behind-the-scenes details shed light on the challenges and decisions made during the production of the 1960 movie The Alamo. It's a reminder that even in the world of cinema, there can be unexpected twists and turns in the pursuit of a cinematic masterpiece. In 1960, the iconic movie The Alamo hit the screens, leaving behind some intriguing facts. Among them, the curious case of actors Clark Gable and Charlton Heston stands out. John Wayne, the film's director and star, had wanted both Gable and Heston to join the cast. However, they declined for different reasons. Heston, a liberal Democrat at the time, refused the role of Jim Bowie due to political differences with Wayne, who was an ultra-conservative Republican. Later, when Heston's political views shifted, he expressed regret for his decision. On the other hand, Gable passed on the opportunity due to the age difference between himself and William Travis and his reluctance to commit to a big-budget film directed by a newcomer. Gable's family later revealed that he sought to break away from his romantic lead image from Gone with the Wind by taking on a more macho role in The Alamo. Another fascinating tidbit is that the movie's set, now known as Alamo Village, has been featured in over 100 other Western films, solidifying its status as an iconic backdrop in the genre. During the filming of The Alamo, John Wayne struck up a close friendship with actor Laurence Harvey. According to Michael Munn's 2003 biography, John Wayne, the man behind the myth, Wayne believed that Harvey deserved an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor instead of Chill Wills, who received the nomination. However, it's worth noting that the accuracy of Munn's book has been questioned, casting a shadow over this claim. These facts shed light on the intriguing behind-the-scenes dynamics and the enduring legacy of the Alamo, a film that continues to be remembered for its historical significance and the talent involved in its making. As we draw the curtains on this cinematic journey through the hallowed halls of history, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your personal connection with the 1960 epic, The Alamo. This timeless masterpiece has left an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of countless viewers, resonating with the echoes of courage, sacrifice, and the unyielding spirit of those who stood their ground at a pivotal moment in time. Perhaps you were captivated by John Wayne's portrayal of the iconic Davy Crockett, his coonskin cap symbolizing the unrelenting determination of those defenders. Or maybe it was Richard Widmark's unforgettable Colonel Travis, rallying his men with a plea for victory or death. Did the film's stirring score by Dmitri Tiomkin leave you with melodies that still echo in your soul? Or were you moved by the film's unflinching depiction of the struggle for liberty and independence? Now, I urge you to share your cherished memories and profound thoughts about the Alamo. Whether it's a scene that never fails to stir your emotions or a character whose resilience inspires you, your insights are a testament to the enduring power of cinema to touch our lives and provoke thought. Your voice, your perspective, and your connection to this cinematic gem enrich the tapestry of its legacy. So, please, join the conversation and let your reflections be heard. Together, we celebrate the artistry and impact of the Alamo. Thank you for sharing your time and interest in this remarkable film. Your engagement makes this cinematic exploration all the more rewarding. Until we embark on our next adventure together, keep the reels of your memories spinning. With warmth and gratitude.